I haven't changed. I still love you, Sadie. Sadie?
No, you don't.
Thanks for coming over. I've been trying to figure out what to say ever since I left, and I'm sorry. I just was worried something happened to you and your sister, and I didn't know what to...
I'm sorry.
Yes, I do. I love you. We can still make this work.
You can't love someone and have feelings for someone else.
I should have called or texted on Hilary's phone.
No, it's really okay. You were out with her, you were having a good time, and...
You want to go back to my place?
I just want to protect you.
I want to work through this more than anything.
I don't.
I don't know what I would do if I lost you. I love you.
You love me?
Of course I do.
I don't think I'm ready to say it back yet. I mean, I really care about you, Scott, and I get butterflies every time I'm with you, but I just want to know that when I say it, I really mean it. I'm sorry.
Come in.
What did you say to Michael?
What did I say to Michael? Yeah, that's funny.
Nothing's funny about Michael thinking that you and I are together.
Yeah, no, I guess I should have said ironic, because I haven't seen you since...
Since my surprise party.
So you saw that?
Nick, I'm sorry I've been avoiding you. It's just difficult knowing that you have feelings for me.
Yeah, Sadie wasn't too wild about it either. Hence our breakup. Haven't talked to her in a month either. It must be a trend.
I'm sorry. I used to think that what you and Sadie had was more solid than Michael and I. I hope you know that doesn't change things.
Yeah, no, I
us.
picked up on that based on your reactions to everything.
Don't be. I'll wait for as long as it takes for you to say it back. And in the meantime, I already know what's in your heart. And as much as you try not to, you wear your emotions in your eyes. And all I see when you look at me is love.
Nick, you can't just blow into my life out of nowhere, ask for help, and then disappear. Where have you been?
Natalie. Oh, I get it. Uh-huh.
Excuse me?
Wait, you're helping Nick with Hannah, aren't you?
Trying to. And so Nick's the guy that you were...
Can someone please contextualize this for me?
Reese and I met her freshman year when she was dating Scott when I was working as a student counselor at the Women's Center. So I'm kind of very familiar with the situation now. Wow, it was Scott? I knew there was a reason why I didn't like him.
I didn't use any names because I was trying to protect everybody.
Wait, and so Nick was the friend who was trying to help you...
For a bit. Nick, I need you to talk to Hannah with me.
Yeah, she won't talk to me, so that's not happening. No, okay. I'll try, but I'm not making any promises. Her light's on. Do you guys want to head over?
No time like the present.
I'd like to come too, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
Are you okay?
I'm just brooding. It'll pass.
Maybe you want to talk about it.
Yeah, okay. I just can't believe that Natalie's been fucking Nick all this time, all the while leading me on and making me think she wanted to get back together.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, well, you have a felt poster of a unicorn in your room. don't think you're prepared to see the worst in people.
I have faith in things that most people laugh about. I'm not popular. People don't talk to me when they pass me on campus, but that's okay with me. I don't need their approval. And Natalie's my friend. I know she wouldn't do anything to hurt you, even though you did it to her. So, I think you should think about that next time you attack her or anyone else.
Oh, fuck.
Who's it?
Just wait here for a sec.
Hey. Is Hannah here?
No, she's not. You'll have to come back. Well, I think we'd want to stay.
It's
important.
Fine, Reese.
Oh, so you're the stalker. I knew it. Scott was making shit up.
So you know Scott?
Well, we dated most of freshman year. Can we come in now?
Yeah, please do. Oh, could you maybe wait a minute?
Josh?
Hey, buddy. Long time no see. How you doing? But hey, let's have lunch later. I gotta get out of here.
Wait a minute. I'd like to have a word. Why don't you guys go inside?
Wow, so, that's Hannah's sister. Shit.
Yeah, it will be when Hannah finds out. She'll, probably turn you in for that time you blackmailed yourself and then got away with it, so.
Well, I'd like to think there's something I could do to prevent such a thing from happening.
For the first few months, everything was pretty normal. He was attentive, caring, genuine. He was even romantic. He never forgot an anniversary. He would even make little ones up, like the first time we met, or the first time we kissed, or... Anyway, after those first few months, things got to be a little weird.
No.
Oh, keep it on if you want.
No, I really should get back. I mean, Hilary's probably bored out of her mind. Whew.
Well, I'm really glad you came over. I don't think I could have got to sleep if I knew I'd upset you.
That all depends. I hear you're working at the Daily.
Indeed I am.
Could you find out who wrote the op-ed on TUTV by chance?
I'm only a sports writer, so there's only so much I can do.
Act fast. Your freedom rests on it.
Anyway, he started getting really weird after the first couple of months. One minute, he was furious that I was spending too much time with Nick when nothing was going on. And the next, he was telling me how much he needed me.
So glad I found a girl like you.
Scott.
I mean it. All right, I'll get my coat, walk you back, make sure you're safe.
I had to deal with that on top of all the other things I was struggling with in my life at the time, and that's when I started going to the Women's Center for support. One night, Scott, Nick, and I were all hanging out, and Scott went ballistic. He started accusing Nick of sleeping with me. That's when Nick decided to report him to the university. The problem was, Nick needed a witness. I said I would do it because Scott needed help. And I wanted to help him.
Out of curiosity, why does Hilary hate me?
What?
Come on, you don't have to lie. I know she doesn't like me.
You're just the first person I've ever introduced her to, so... You know, I haven't told my family about you yet. She was probably just caught off guard.
So a couple of days before the meeting, I got really nervous to what Scott was going to say. So I tried to convince Nick to not go through with it, but he was set on it. He was really set on it.
You haven't told your family about me?
Oh, my mom would hate the idea of me being distracted, and my dad can't keep secrets,
So that's when I made the mistake of telling Scott. he flipped out. I really thought Scott was gonna kill Nick. So I convinced him to have Nick kicked out of the room.
So this isn't a very serious relationship.
Yes, it is. And I was thinking about what you said earlier.
Don't worry, you don't have to say
No, I love you. Before I met you, I was at this point where I was just doing what other people expected me to do. Be the good friend, listen to other people's problems. But now that I'm with you, I can think about what I want. Because you taught me that.
You don't know how happy this makes me.
A few months later, things went back to normal, at least for Scott. But I wanted out because I knew he wasn't stable.
Babe, I think I'm gonna try to talk to Mikey for a second, okay?
Okay.
Alright, I love you.
Love you too.
Hey man, how you doing?
How do you think?
Yeah, it's gotta be rough.
I mean, I don't even know that Nick and Natalie are hooking up. But, I mean, I can't find Natalie. And I can't find Nick!
Hey, listen, sit down for a second, we gotta talk to you.
So I tried to break things off, but then he threatened to overdose. So I went to Nick for help, but he refused because I had turned on him. That's when I knew that I had to do things on my own.
You don't have to finish, Reese.
Alright, listen, I might have told you that Nick and Natalie were hooking up without being 100% sure.
What? Are you kidding me?
No, just hear me out, okay? All freshman year, I had to deal with Nick trying to get his hands all over my girlfriend's,
Personality, yeah.
Yeah, okay, why not? But, and then he ended up turning his back on me, and I just didn't want to see the same thing happen to you.
But it wasn't happening to me.
I know, alright? I know it was a real dick move, it made me think about what I was doing, I think about it a lot. I mean, parents put me up for adoption, 10 years I spent going from foster house to foster house, and no one's ever really been there for me, so I guess sometimes I try to, overcompensate by overdoing it. That's why I probably exaggerated about Nick and Natalie.
Why would you tell somebody that Nick was hooking up with their girlfriend, or their ex-girlfriend?
I'm sorry, all right? I mean, I guess I try to give you advice, but, Mikey. Weird kid.
Excuse me, what's this?
You need to hear what they have to say, Hannah.
No, I don't. I know what they're gonna say, and I don't believe it. I can't believe you'd even listen to their lies.
They're not lies.
Yes, they are. I can tell fact from fiction. Now, everybody, get out.
Hannah,
I
please.
said get out!
Nat, I am so sorry. Can we talk? And Nick, Scott told me that you guys were hooking up, and I don't know why I believed him. He told me he was just fucking around.
Sounds just like Scott. Well, I'll leave you guys to it.
Thanks for your help, Reese. I know it wasn't easy.
Bye, Reese. Thank you.
And I guess I should say, while we're on the topic of Scott, I have feelings for Natalie, and I told her. Obviously, she doesn't have feelings back, but I just thought you should know since we're all friends. And at the risk of making this any more awkward, I'm gonna go lock myself in my room so you guys can have this out.
I saw you. Now winter's upon us. I'm not cold at all.